Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be opening a mystery art supplies box. And now you can get these from many different places, like Art Snacks or Palpable Packs. There's a lot more out there. This is from my sister and my mom, which they put together for me for my birthday. If you hear any giggling or laughing, it is because my sister is watching me open this. This should be fun. Ooh. Okay, so there's a character design challenge in here. And there's a sticker on here that says, "You got this." We'll see. No way. This here has the challenge on it. I'm gonna read this after I look at everything else. Some little bee stickers. I've always wanted these micron pens. Yeah, she knows what I like. 3 fountain pens. These are beautiful. It's gouache. It's a gold marker. Okay, we're gonna have to swatch these out when I'm done. Mechanical pencil refill. See, I was looking at this sketchbook on Blick and I really wanted it. It's the Cappuccino book. I've never had a toned sketchbook before. I'm really excited about that. Artist canvas. And I really like that they're nice and thin. She did! It's an ELO sketchbook from my sister. I finished my last one. I have a sketchbook tour on my channel for that. A nice brand new cover to decorate. Metallic colored pencils. More gouache. So many colors. A beautiful sketchbook. This is mixed media paper. I needed this. And then we have watercolor paper for the final art supply. Alright, now for this. Wow. This is your art challenge. Good luck. Now I just need to do it. I guess I'll start here. This is gonna be a long video. First, we're gonna swatch. We're gonna put these somewhere. I use this for my watercolor. It doesn't look the prettiest. We have this gold marker. I wanna make sure I'm doing this right. That is just beautiful. I do have metallic markers that I got from a friend, and they're really nice. They work in a similar way, but not as liquid. I don't know. This is what I'm talking about when I mean small points. But you see, I'm gonna have to be very careful with it because I don't want to break such a delicate, beautiful point. All right, then we have these fountain pens. I really like this rose gold one. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Now we gotta swatch the gouache. Look at that. I love this. I think that's all for the swatching. So I want to do it on here because I want to use the gouache. Here they are. I need to design a character using the colors, and I need to be careful about the colors I pick because you don't want to use too many colors, especially when you're going with a certain theme, and you don't want to use too few unless you're trying to do like a 1 marker or a challenge or 1 color challenge or 2 color challenge. Alright, so we have the colors now, but we need to find out what this character is going to be like. We gotta answer some questions. So my sister's giving me a little freedom with the hair. She said, whatever's my least favorite ice cream, that has to be her hair color. I don't exactly have a least favorite ice cream. Now there are certain ice creams I can't eat because they have gluten in it, but they taste like amazing. I think we'll go with cookies and cream. So I guess the hair would be dark brown. The color of the Oreos in it. If you have curly hair, then your character will have straight hair. I guess my character will have straight hair. If you have a cat and you take care of it, then your character will have long hair. If you have a dog, then short hair. I do not have a dog. Eyes, your favorite color. My favorite color is red and blue. And if we mix red and blue, we get purple. Purple eyes. Piercings if you had COVID. Yes, I did have COVID. A band-aid if you like swords and weapons. What is this trend about band-aids and everything? Okay, band-aid. Clothes are going to be based off of the season you were born in, so that's autumn. If you like horses, this character lives in a fantasy world. I like horses. Bangs if you do digital art. Yes, I do some digital art. A necklace if you do traditional art. Yeah, I do a lot of traditional art, so yes. Necklace. Okay, I really like this character design challenge because there's a lot of things in the character design. It's going to make you very specific. So we should have lots of fun with this. So I'll clean up the space a little bit and then we'll get started. I'm not gonna be able to fit her feet on this page. I could just make it really short. She could be a hobbit. She could go on her own adventure even. Like many, many years later. She could be half hobbit, half elf. Corselet here. Buttons. No. She might lose those. We'll give her little earrings. Where should her band-aid go? We should give her pockets. No, she has a necklace. We'll have another take at it. Yeah, the anatomy is looking a bit confusing here. Oh, we forgot the band-aid. Maybe one around her wrist. So like, she likes to shoot a bow and arrow a lot, and she doesn't have bracers, so her wrist gets sore and everything, what do you call it, from shooting a bow and arrow so much. One day she'll get real bracers. There we go. Alrighty, we're gonna figure out what's happening in the scene. I'm gonna define this little squirrel here a little more. Now this character is gonna need a name. She could be Sam, short for Samantha. I don't know. Let's see if I can't fix the skin tone. There we go. And to move on. I like the results, even though they're not perfect. It's time. Guess I better start. The drawing process took quite some time, and I thought that it would be best to shorten it for your guys' sake. There was a lot of guessing and finagling with the proportions of the Hobbit, and while they're not perfect, they work. I ended up giving her a squirrel as a sidekick, and I liked how that turned out. When the drawing was finished and I looked back at the squirrel, I was like, dude, that is a big squirrel. And then I remembered, well, she's a hobbit, so it all worked out in the end. I'll do that sometimes. I'll draw animals way out of proportion to their surroundings, and I'll do that with humans as well. But more specifically when it comes to animals and humans together in scenes. The canvas texture was a bit tricky to work with because I was having trouble erasing because it was so rough, and my pencil eraser wouldn't work, so I had to use my kneaded eraser, and even then it smudged easily, and of course the gouache, when I painted over that, kind of got rid of that look, but it was definitely not something I'm used to. I like working with smooth paper, not extremely textured paper. I added the Hobbit house in the background to further push the obvious that she was a hobbit. I mean, it can be hard to tell, because the hobbits look normal height in the movies, Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but as soon as they're standing next to a full-grown human, then, well, they look really short. I need this color, maybe even some of that color, and this. I'd like some brown. How am I going to mix this all without mixing too much? Just a drop, and here we have all of our colors. I knew I should have gone a little lighter, but that's alright. We'll go and lighten it up later on. I have never used gouache before, so it was really exciting for me to get to try out this new medium. And I really like the way that it's used, because it comes thick like acrylic paint, but then you can add water to water it down and make it more like watercolor. And that's what I did when I was painting this. I used it kind of as both. For the girl, I just went straight in with the solid colors, not really watering them down. And then for the background, I did it in my more watercolor build-up style. I used that method for rendering. The mystery art supply box was so much fun, and my sister, she's so creative. I really, really enjoyed the character design challenge. She knew what she was doing. She definitely did. However, she had no idea that I was going to come up with a Hobbit, of course. In the end, I do use the Micron fine liners to go over the girl and other areas of the drawing, but I thought I'd save them for last because the paints were so opaque that I didn't think they would show through. Something I forgot to do after everything was done being filmed was redefine her bow string, because when I had painted over it, when I was doing the background and her dress, I told myself, Emily, don't forget this, because you are going to forget this. Yeah, trying to encourage myself to remember something. Well, I did forget it, and then maybe an hour after I finished it, I looked at it, I'm like, that's exactly what I told myself not to forget to do. So I did go back and fix that, and I will show you guys at the end the final piece because I was not recording when I fixed that. Right here, I started adding the last bits of details, such as the highlights, and then I went in with one of the micron pens and outlined her face in the squirrel. Okay, I think it's finished. I really like the results of this one. Here it is. My little Hobbit character with her sidekick, Squirrel. I have no names for them, so if you guys have any ideas, please leave a comment down below. The theme is definitely fall and autumn. I like her outfit. I'm glad I chose white for the dress. But yes, I like it overall. I've had lots of trouble with forests in the past and just trees, drawing trees layered. But this didn't turn out too bad. I really like it. Came a long way. We have this. I drew this off camera. From these designs to the finished illustration, I like how that turned out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!